Alright. Not like I wanted to see anyways. What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Cross from NASCAR on MDK. Thank you so much for tuning to this special video of Inside Lines. Now you realize that there is no intro, no music, nothing like that. It's gonna be a video that if you are not really involved with the NASCAR community, especially over on Twitter, got a little story to tell you. Now I realize that there are other stories regarding NASCAR that are like really NASCAR related and involving drivers, stuff like that. And I'll have a separate video to talk about that, either going up tomorrow or on on Thursday. So yeah, I'll try to do something like that in the future, later on down the road. But yes, we need to talk about a story that really started on Sunday and reached its climax earlier today on Tuesday. So let's talk about it. So we start off on Sunday night, where after the clash, me and a bunch of other YouTubers uploaded videos regarding the clash, or talking about the clash, that included footage of highlights from the race. That got taken down by NASCAR and the NASCAR media group. Obviously, I was kind of pissed off, and I sent out a counterclaim telling him, you know, hey, I only used like a couple seconds of the footage. I don't think you really need to take down my whole video. And take a look right there. 2 days later, they retracted their claim. My video's back up. Obviously, I took it down since there's no point of it anyways. So yeah, that's just a short little story. A bunch of other people that uploaded the clash video also got taken down. Well, that led into what took place earlier today on Tuesday, where a bunch of YouTubers on Twitter, or at least a bunch of people on Twitter, they realized that a lot of videos, old videos, old full races from the 1980s, 90s, and even to the early to mid 2000s were gone. They were deleted off of YouTube, and no one knew why. And a lot of people came under the conclusion that it was NASCAR that did this. And the reason why is because they're being more aggressive on YouTube so that they can prepare for their streaming service that they want to put out later on down the road. From what at that time it felt like when NASCAR was trying to do like what the WWE Network does. For those of you that don't know the WWE Network, it's basically a whole program where you can watch every single Raw, SmackDown, NXT, every single pay-per-view, every single WrestleMania, and also matches from other wrestling promotions like WCW and AWA, and just basically 95% of the wrestling matches are on the WWE Network, as well as certain shows regarding certain superstars and stuff like that. And I think that's what NASCAR was trying to do. Download, but retrieve all of these old races, put them in the highest quality in HD, and upload them for a certain price. That's what we were under the impression of. And one side, we were kind of pissed off that NASCAR gave no warning or no reason as to why they did it. Well, now we do have a reason, because they didn't actually, NASCAR itself, they did not actually send out or take down those videos. And I want to give a shout out to Darren Gilliam, and I believe just on my phone, Darren Gilliam and Shane the Big Dog. Yeah, Shane the Big Dog, also known as Dog Pound Inc. They were the two that Darian sent this to through the core DMs, and Dog Pound Inc. sent me personal messages through Twitter DMs that basically said that there was a whole new layer to the story. Originally, we all thought this was NASCAR's doing. Well, thank you to a Reddit user. It was Reddit user RaceFan84 who posted it on the Reddit of NASCAR, that said that a certain person named Jay Coker at jcoker1 was actually false copywriting videos of old videos throughout the YouTube community. He even posted a tweet just a couple hours, I believe it was earlier today or last night, that said some justice was served last night when some of the people that have uploaded full NASCAR races onto YouTube, in many cases races that came from my master or friend's original VHS recordings, were taken down. A definite step in the right direction. Now it doesn't take it doesn't take much to realize how stupid this is. Not only that, but he even tweeted out a lot more things in response to other people, and luckily I saved them all, because like 20 minutes later I was blocked from his Twitter, but luckily I saved every single, or at least as much of his tweets as possible. I'm gonna read some of them to you just to see how arrogant this guy is and how he doesn't realize what he's doing is wrong. And the worst part about this is that he is trying to play it like he's doing this for the better good of society, like this is for NASCAR. What he is trying to say, before I read this out, what he is trying to say is that this is NASCAR's footage. So that is why I'm taking it down, because it is not yours. However, the issue with that is he is the one that's copyrighting. And I'm going to play a clip from Jake Bassinger, who was formerly known as Mr. Kyle Busch 1, who gave me a pretty good sort of tip on copyright.
You're allowed to upload a full entire clip before the year 2012 without getting copyrighted at all. It wasn't until 2013 when like Fox Sports decided to like step in and be like, hey, we want ownership of this clip. So we're gonna put a third-party claim. We're gonna take the revenue. That's how it works. Now, that person who uploaded before 2012 is allowed to have that clip up, no copyright, they can make money off it. That's how it works. But if somebody tries to take it down that's not a part of NASCAR, that's not a part of Fox Sports, not a part of NBC Sports, that's false copyright. You're not allowed to do that. That is against the law to do that. You could be in YouTube's you're breaking YouTube's terms of service. And in general, you're breaking the law. You could be arrested for this because that is ownership of that person who uploaded that.
Simple as that. If you don't claim, if you don't set up an arrangement with NASCAR or part of NASCAR or affiliate with NASCAR, you do not have the right to take down that video. Yes, it is NASCAR's video. Therefore, if anyone should take it down, it's NASCAR, not some random hobo on Twitter that just wants to do it just because they feel like it. But now I'm going to read those tweets just because it's really funny of how this guy tries to play it off like how he's doing it for the better society. Now, this is the first one that I got. He said, quote, "At the end of the day, it's NASCAR's footage to do with as they see fit. I've never posted full races because I'm respectful to their broadcast rights that they own. I don't need subscriptions or clicks to feel better about myself. The guilty parties deserved what they got, in my opinion." Okay, so now this is post-production me. Alright, this came out when I was editing this video, but there was a tweet that came out from Jack Yades, sorry I pronounced that name, at Bourbon Bambino. He tweeted out something that was very interesting, and it came from a historical stock car racing forum, and a reply that was sent by number 9 Napa Chevy, who said, quote, "Apparently the white elephant in this forum has finally been answered by the NASCAR people. They don't want their full races uploaded to YouTube. They made that pretty clear last night when folks like Smith TV, Randall Dubin, etc. saw their collections taken down in one gigantic move. For many of us that are the ones responsible for a lot of these races ever seeing the light of day, last night was a welcome move in the ongoing battle. I have always been willing to trade, share, and donate with others here, with only one request, that you don't go and blatantly pass my footage of as your own via YouTube." Now, again, that's just can we just go back to that part? Highlight. Via pass, don't go and blatantly pass my footage. Again, this is not your footage. This is NASCAR's. You might have uploaded, but it is not really yours. You this is really NASCAR's footage, and that's why I think they don't understand. Well, yes, you uploaded it. You shouldn't be surprised. It's a NASCAR race that you didn't make it, you didn't edit it, you didn't do anything with it. You just found it off your VHS tapes and uploaded it. That's all you did. Anyways, I digress. Sadly, several people decided to go into business for themselves in recent years, and as a result, my inquiries for races have pretty much seized up. While most people have their minds made up about how they feel about the issue, I will make the point that if NASCAR made the decision to take them down, that should serve as your answer about how they feel about it. Personally, I think it's poetic justice for those that want to be snippy and argumentative with me when I politely ask them to take the full races down, knowing full well that they acquire the races from others and post it without consent. It's people like that that ruin it for everyone. Oh my god, oh my god, that last part is honestly hilarious. That is, oh my god. They ruin it for everybody. Kind of funny how you people are the ones that are actually ruining it for everybody else. Again, this would have been fine if it didn't come out just earlier that he himself took down those videos. Doesn't that sound a bit of hypocrisy? I think that sounds a bit hypocritical if you tell me, alright, that, hey, this ain't your footage. You shouldn't do that. So let me take it down, even though I don't own the rights to it. In what logic does that make? That's like saying that you recorded the Super Bowl, 27. You're the first one to upload it, therefore that's your content. No, it's not. It's the NFL's content, not yours. Anyways, I'm kind of stalling for a bit, so I'll just read some of the tweets that he posted. In response to it, the Scene Vault, Winston Cup Scene, said, "What's happened? I'm seeing several of these kinds of posts, but I can't get to the root of it anywhere." And he responds, "What the idiots don't and can't understand is that if NASCAR decides to ever make its own streaming channel or network, if all of their stuff is already sitting around on YouTube, then they don't have much ground or basis to have a network. Good business move on their part." You see the issue, right? That tweet makes it seem like it's all on NASCAR. Yet, he's the one that's taking it down. You're basically putting blame on you're not even taking the blame for it and pushing the narrative that NASCAR is the one that's doing it so that they can make a streaming network. Where in reality, he's the one that's taking it down. Then the truth came out just a couple tweets later. Again, I should remind you guys, he pushed that narrative, I'll put that tweet up there, that NASCAR is the one that did this. 2 tweets later, quote, "A few months ago, I put in copyright claims on videos that had footage that I uploaded 10 to 12 years ago. And it worked." Again, go back to what Jake Bassinger said. Play it.
You're allowed to upload a full entire clip before the year 2012 without getting copyrighted at all. If somebody tries to take it down that's not a part of NASCAR, that's not a part of Fox Sports, not a part of NBC Sports, that's false copyright. You're not allowed to do that.
Alright, we're gonna go back here. They took every one of those duplicate videos down. I have never had a problem with putting up small clips or highlights, and I don't think NASCAR does either. Well, apparently NASCAR also does have a problem with people putting up old race footage, because have you seen the amount of old NASCAR races? You know what, let me do a quick Google search just to show you how really NASCAR, they don't give 2 craps if you upload old race footage. Alright, let's just see here. Oh wow, would you look at that? 239,000 results. Yeah, clearly NASCAR, they sure do care. They clearly care about it. Again, he goes on to say now this: "I was given a heads up overnight by one of my closest tape trading friends. I would say close to 90% of the raw satellite feeds of races you've seen on YouTube were his. We've been disgruntled about it for quite a while now, but had limited resource." Not only that, but when he is called out on his actions, he runs away and just blocks people. Again, he not only did he block me, he's blocked David Land. He's probably blocked Kamikaze Games. He's blocked so many other people because he can't handle the truth. And then I'll wrap it up with this final tweet that really, I screenshot a lot of tweets, but these were the really important ones. He said, this was in response to someone that said, "But you taped a race off of a TV feed. It's not your footage either." And he responded, "I didn't publicly upload it and pass it off as my footage either. All of which was done in the name of likes and page clicks. You lose. Thanks for playing." Wow. So, basically, this was his logic. Okay? Since according to him, 90% of it came from his friend's VHS or whatever it is. That's his footage. Or that's their footage. Meaning, none of you can post it. And if you do, they're going to take it down. Listen here, Jay Coker, whatever the hell your name is. You don't own that footage. Alright? Yeah, let me get this straight. You can upload it. Fine. Yes, you can upload it. But you don't have the right to take anything down. If you're not Fox Sports, if you're not NBC Sports, if you're not NASCAR, if you're not affiliated with any of those 3 companies, you do not have the right to take them down. Okay? And I feel so bad for the people that have taken down. People like Dave W. People like old classic NASCAR races. That have spent, they're trying to scour the internet, trying to find all these classical moments so that us fans can watch, enjoy, and relive some of those moments. And yet you and your sorry little ass are just gonna go out there and just take them down just because it's NASCAR wanted them to do it. No, they didn't. NASCAR could give they could give two craps if you upload a race from 1985. I doubt they would care. And it proves it. 239,000 results. They clearly don't care. It's not even including the playlist. If you want to look at the playlist, a lot of playlists that right now are looking at my screen have like 150 videos plus. They clearly don't care. So that means but even if they did care, you still do not have the right to take them down. It's not your footage. You're not affiliated with any of Fox, NBC, NASCAR. You do not have the right to do it. And the worst part about this is that you're not even admitting to this. You're not admitting that you're wrong. You're not admitting that that what you did was a mistake. What do? You go out there and try and insult people. There, yeah. This was one of the final tweets that he said. This was a response to us rightfully complaining about him. He said, quote, "I'll just sum this tweet up by saying that I don't care if you disagree or agree with this NASCAR decision to take full races down from YouTube." Again, disagree or agree with the NASCAR decision to take the videos down. Can we go back 4 or 5 tweets before where he literally outright said that he took down 10 to 12 NASCAR videos? How? Now you're just lying. Like, how are you going to say that you took it down and then 2 to 3 tweets later say, oh, it was NASCAR decision? Nah, you idiot. It was your decision. You and your sorry ass friends got pissed off for no reason. And the worst part about this is that you wait till now. This has been going on for years, my friend. This has been going on for years. People uploading NASCAR races, and now you decide to take them down. If you had such a problem with it, why didn't you stop it at the beginning? 2007, 2008. Why wait till 12 years later to start taking action? Makes no sense. Anyways, he then makes one more tweet finally to kind of just show how salty this kid is. He said, "Well, I guess the Reddit dungeon masters straight out of their mom's basement are gonna make me the scapegoat for the loss of their full-length races. Keep it coming, ladies. I can block with the best of them." Not only that, but this person actually has a YouTube channel. Hey, alright, this is again post-production me. A lot of things happened when I was editing, but it turns out that Joe Coker 1, he also, on his YouTube channel, has a 3-part series that he uploaded that was shown on TNN called Hidden Heroes, Davey Allison. Full part, no edits, no nothing like that. Full parted, untouched, technically without TNN's consent. So yeah, there's another layer of hypocrisy for you. Anyways, back to real-time me. He has 2 videos, both regarding the television coverage regarding the deaths of NASCAR drivers Alan Kulwicki and Davey Allison. Coker, just question. I don't think you own that footage. Yes, you may have it, but you don't own that footage. And I believe that footage belongs to WSB-TV and ESPN. So, if you could, can anyone just take down those 2 videos? Because clearly, if you're going to do that to us, then we're going to do that to you. So, that's I just want to point that out, how much of a hypocrite he is. The fact that he takes down footage that apparently he owns but doesn't belong to him, yet he has this that he has uploaded but doesn't belong to him. Hypocrisy at its finest. So yeah, that was what happened today. Now, first off, I want to say 2 things. Number 1, I apologize to NASCAR for blaming you and saying that you guys were the ones that took down those videos. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but sorry. But thank you for releasing my counterclaim on that video. And now to Jay Coker. Dude, you screwed up. Just admit that you were wrong, and we'll forgive you. Get rid of the claims, we'll forgive you. Just do the right thing. Don't be an idiot. Because right now, not only do you look like an idiot, you look like a coward. The way, instead of just trying to confront the situation, you just block people. That's not the way to do it. Okay? Now, for the people that are, for the fans that are affected by this, don't and the reason why I say this is because I know there are going to be some people out there, they're going to go this route to try and get to this person's head. If you're going to attack him, just attack him and him only regarding the situation. Like, don't send any ill will threats towards him, or don't send anything to his family, because I checked his YouTube channel and he does have kids. He has a wife and he has kids. So don't go after his family, don't go after his kids, don't, just go after him and the situation. Don't go after him saying, telling him death threats or calling him, slurs or anything like that. Just don't. Just be civil. Just go after him. Tell him why he's wrong. Confront him with the situation and be done for it. And if you can't, then you can't. You can't fix stupid, or you can't fix mentally ill people. All right. So yeah, that is all I have to say. Really, it's just a shame. It's a shame now one person tries to ruin everything. Hopefully, this issue can be resolved, and hopefully everyone can get their videos back up, because he did take down a lot of videos, and really affected a lot of people's YouTube channels. So hopefully this situation gets resolved. Tell me, I don't know if you should tell me what you guys think. I already know what you guys are gonna say, but if you want to tell me what are your thoughts on this situation, and yeah, see you guys later.